Hi there, it's Caroline, Queen of Scraps. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Cambridge, New Zealand. And I'm just going to show you how to make this Funfold card for June, which is called a Cascading pleated card. And this is the first one I made. This was using the Unbounded Beauty Suite, which you can see is just gorgeous colours, lots of the new in colours. And I also used on the inside here, I've used this lovely Layers of Beauty bundle, which comes with the dies and the mask, decorative mask. So that's a really lovely card that will stand up for display. And I went on and made a couple more. And I've used some different I think these are all retired DSPs now. And you can see I was scrapping with a friend, and she didn't want the French sentiments from her kits, and I'm going to be going France shortly, and some of these I thought would be lovely, so I'm using some of them up here. But I'm going to show you how to make it. There's a little bit of scoring and cutting, but after that it's super straightforward. All of the dimensions are going to be in my in the PDF, which you'll be able to find in the link below. So I am using some different colours here, and what am I using? Oh yes, more retired DSP. That's one of my favourites. So this one we're going to score it at 5, and we're going to score it at 10. This is actually 20.5 across, and it's 14 the other way. And then I'm flipping this around. You could do these all on your trimmer, but I like these parallel ones on my scoreboard. So these end up being 2.5 apart. So you could just score them 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10. But by flipping them around, you can do them on the scoreboard this way. That's all the scoring. Now we have to do a little bit of trimming with our trimmer. And I made up a little template so you can see where we're going with this. You can see these are the scores, and we have to do a little bit of cutting and trimming, so I'll just pop that up there and try and follow my actual instructions, because otherwise you can have problems. So we want to cut down 2 centimetres on the 3rd score line. So we're measuring from this side, or counting from the side, 1, 2, 3, this is the 3rd score line. I'm just going to line that up in the channel there, and I'm going to cut down 2 centimetres. So I can just cut down to there. I don't need to measure anything. I can just use the markings there. And then I'm going to flip this around and line it up on the 2 centimetres again. And cut down to that line, which should be 7.5 if I've done it right. Mostly right. Then the next one, we are going to flip it back to the portrait one again, landscape, sorry, excuse me, landscape. So we're just flipping this back to landscape, and now we are going to trim down 2 centimetres again, but we're just trimming it down on the, measuring down on this first score line. So 2 centimetres comes to there. I need to get my head above it so I get in the right place. Then we're going to flip this around again, line it up on the 2 centimetres. 2 centimetres is right there. And then we're just going to cut down to that first. Right, so let's see if we're matching up with our template. We are matching up with our template. We just have to cut off these little diagonals. So there's 2 diagonals. We're just going to cut from the 4th score line down to the third score line and from the second score line down to the first score line. And you've got those nice little set pleats. Well, they're not pleats until we fold them, so we better fold them. First one is a valley fold. Give them a good burnish. And we've got a mountain, another valley, another mountain. Right, so that's the basis of your card. The other pieces I've already got cut. As I say, measurements are all on the PDF, which you'll be able to access. So I've cut these. I've mainly used, in fact, I think these, oh no, they're not all. I've used some retired paper from last year. This is Earthen Elegance. And I've also paired it up with, I think it's the Poetic Expressions from the last mini catalogue, because it's got some of the same colours in. So the largest panel goes on the back there. Then the second panel, well, we're going to make these up first. So this one I've already done a little bit of embossing on, but decided it didn't really show up quite enough. And we'll make that piece on there. We just wrote on grey granite. And this is actually the flip side of that one. Great. So all we do now is just put some glue or tape or whatever your favourite adhesive is, and we're going to put this into the fold and make sure it's lined up across the bottom here, and it should come just to the top where we did that cut. Moving a little bit there. Okay, that's one. We're not gluing this down, so it will pull open nicely. This bit, same thing. And again, without getting glue everywhere, make those all line up nicely there as well. I think this looks really pretty with a pretty cute peacock. And I've got another little sentiment that's already pre-made from a current kit, and I'm just going to pop this on here. Oh, shall I try and say this? J'ai de la chance que tu fasses partie de ma vie. Un grand merci pour tout. Please excuse my French. I'm lucky that you're part of my life. A big thank you for everything. That's how I would translate that. So, feedback is always welcome. I'm just going to lap that on there. It'll just be a very simple card. Don't put too much glue because we don't want it going over the edge. There we go. And I could do lots more decoration on these, but I'm keeping them fairly simple. And I need to do a little insert. I've just done a little one here. And I'm just going to pop that in there so I've got somewhere to write. But you can see it's a sweet little card which you can make as fancy as you like or really quite plain. I might actually put some little gold leaves on here just to embellish it a little bit. So hope that helps. Cascading Pleat card for June 2024. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.